We've all had those days where you get to the end of the day and you think, what did I even do today? You were busy, but you weren't better. You had opportunities to lead, but you didn't take them. And you knew what was important, you just never touched it. But what do you do about those days? Because we all have them and they come up over and over again. You see, that's not laziness, it's drift. And the antidote is this simple law: no 0 days. I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. Leadership fire, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. And today, we are activating the law of behavioral velocity and showing you how to win even on days when you're not at your best. So let's dive in. Here's the truth. You don't need massive action. You need micro consistency. 1 is always greater than 0. That's the law of momentum. You don't build momentum on your best days. You build it by keeping the streak alive, even when life is hitting you in the face. You didn't make 15 phone calls, but you did make 1 call. You didn't coach the whole team, but you intentionally coached 1 person. You didn't crush the gym, but you walked 1 lap. That's the system behind every resilient leader that you admire. It's the difference between amateurs and professionals. Amateurs, they seek intensity, but professionals, they install identity-based repetition. Let me introduce you to a powerful idea called minimum daily behaviors. Here's how we're going to install it. I want you to think of 1 action that's very much aligned with your identity that you can commit to doing every single day, no matter what. This is what we call the minimum daily behavior, or MBD. Your MBD should be so simple, you literally can't make an excuse. 1 follow-up call, 1 follow-up text, catching 1 person doing something right, 1 coaching moments, 1 rep, reading 1 page in the book that you swore that you're going to take some time and read. And when you do it, you're not just completing a task, you're casting a vote for the kind of leader that you're becoming. Inside our mastermind, we use this to compound performance and protect energy, because velocity isn't just about speed, it's about streaks. A few weeks ago, one of the podcast listeners and a manager that I coach sent me his MBD. We had this discussion. We were talking about how can he apply this in his life. And here's the minimum daily behavior that he texted me. Every day, I'm going to reconnect with 1 person in my team that I've been avoiding. After 7 days, he had absolutely re-engaged a top performer that had fallen off. He had the single best coaching conversation of his career, because that's what happens when you start stacking identity wins. That's the whole purpose of this. So let's look at ROI. You stack 30 days of your minimum daily behavior, and here's what you get. You're not doubting yourself anymore. You're not winging your leadership, and you're not negotiating for your energy. You see, you don't need more caffeine. What you need is a streak that absolutely proves who you are. Now it's time to cross the execution bridge. We have got to turn insight into action. Now that you know what your MBD is, what I want you to do is declare it, write it down, and then do it for today. Absolutely execute it. If at all possible, do it in the next hour. And then I want you to mark a red X on a calendar. And I want you to do that each day so you can start tracking and measuring your streak. And if you feel like it, DM me exactly what is your MBD. Let me see what you're working on and see how I can help you and support you to get that done. You want to go further? Download the free No 0 Days trackers. It's in the show notes. Print it, post it, and protect your streak. This is velocity law number 1, no 0 days. This is how we build identity through behavior, not just through affirmation. And if you've been working on yourself and you've been building up your leadership skills and you'd like to do it in a community, then very soon we're going to be opening a room for a few select leaders who want to build through identity and not just through effort. It's called the Velocity Mastermind. And if you've been working on your streaks and building on your leadership identity, then you're already halfway in. But more on that soon. And tomorrow, we're going to stop letting our emotions run the show. And we're going to get granular and specific on how to be a thermostat and not a thermometer. So today, please go out, start your streak, create some leadership fire, and I'll see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.